So what foods do we classify under this category of superfoods according to you?
See, honestly, for different ailments, like if someone wants a good skin, there is a different superfood for that. If someone wants a good hair, if someone wants to lose weight, if someone wants to increase immunity, okay, so there are different types of superfood. So here today, I'm going to talk to you about a very general category of superfood, all right, and which everyone can have and which anyone can have. They can have in from any age groups, right? So I'm going to talk to you about those kinds. Okay, the first in the category is all your cruciferous vegetables. Okay, that is your cabbage, cauliflower. But what I really rate the topmost food is your broccoli. Okay, if someone hates broccoli, doesn't like to eat broccoli, okay, they should seriously consider it, right? Because what happens is when you start having broccoli, okay, you feed not only your body, you feed your genes, your genetic makeup. Hi, Aarti. Okay, you feed your genetic makeup, okay, and you don't allow the bad genes to get activated. Okay, so that is a very big thing. They have cancerous properties, okay, anti-cancerous properties, which really fights cancer, and packed with vitamin C, calcium. So, I mean, they can be replacement to so many foods, which, the nutrients which animal food provide. Okay. So, broccoli tops the list. Okay. Second, very good food is your avocados. Okay. Well, one of my favorite. Okay.
Mine too.
Avocados. I know you make so many recipes out of that, right? So they are packed with vitamin E, very good rich source of vitamin E, vitamin A, MUFA, omega-3 fatty acids. They reduce cholesterol, very good amount of fat, good fat. Okay. And can introduce this in different ways, and they're extremely tasty. Okay. Of course, the fat content is higher in this fruit as compared to the other fruits, but it is a good fat, so it will not do any harm to you. Okay. Now this has, around 12 times more calcium than a banana has. Okay. Just half avocado every day makes wonders to your skin. Okay. It is anti-aging. It has a lot of antioxidants. It's a must. It's a must. Okay. Very good replacement. Third in the category is your micro.
I'll give a tip over here. When you're cutting your avocado, जो avocado के ऊपर थोड़ा थोड़ा green रह जाता है, right? When you're cleaning it, you can just put that on your face. It really works wonders.
Really? I mean, just that, just the
Yeah,
green.
just that little bit of green part that is left on the skin. If you're ever peeling it, you
Yeah,
can
yeah. So
put
just
it.
turn it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
can
turn
just
it
put it
and
on your skin. It's really nice. If there's any leftover of the avocado, obviously, if there is no, then it's okay. You can just use a little bit of piece and scrub it on your face just naturally. It really works wonders. Instant glow and the fairness it gives to your face.
wow. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Super.
so go
And
ahead.
you know what? Let me also tell you, the avocado seed. Okay, 70% of avocado's nutrition is in the seed. So if we are able to use it somehow, okay, that's not very easy to break. Okay, it doesn't honestly doesn't have a very good flavor or a taste. But agar tasty hai, to I am ready to have it. Okay, so you guys also can try it. All right. The third one is your microgreens. Even last time I had spoken a lot about it. Okay, and today I would just like to say that they are like these small micro means small. Okay, small greens, and it can be grown at your own house. Anybody can grow it. There are tutorials, videos on how to grow them on YouTube. I mean, anybody can follow and start growing it. But trust me, if they are hassle free, they grow very easily. All right. You just chop them and sprinkle them on your different foods. Probably later, Dhwani, I think you can help us how to inculcate them in our food.
Absolutely.
Okay. They have 40 to 60 times more nutritional value than a normal vegetable or a normal fruit or a normal leafy green would have or give you. Just imagine, I mean, a small child also can have this, and they don't have very distinctive flavor. Okay, so it's easy
Right.
for them to consume. Plus, it enhances your plate. You know, it looks very colorful, and those baby leaves very look really very cute. You know, when sprinkled on your food. So yeah, so that is the third food that I could talk about. Another one that I would like to talk about is chia seeds, or अगर local खा रहे हैं तो it is sabza seeds. Okay, of course they are different. Okay, they are different, but they are not that different in nutritional value. So अगर आपको chia नहीं मिल रहा है तो you can go for sabza. That is completely all right. But sabza खाने का या chia खाने seeds का biggest benefits you have a lot of, it's a powerhouse of calcium and iron. So someone looking to replace, your milk or something, रोज खाइए. Anti-inflammatory property. जो जैसे chia and the moment you say sabza, अच्छा ठंडक करने का food, the first thing that strikes your mind, कि okay, ये तो it's a cooling food. So you can add to your, nariyal pani, you can add to your nimbu pani. There are various ways of inculcating it. Okay. But very important, along with calcium and iron, it has a lot of fiber. So someone looking to lose weight can regularly inculcate this food in your daily diet, which will really help you. Like which really, really helps. And I have seen a difference. But the
Right.
consistency has to be maintained. ऐसा नहीं 3 दिन लिया expecting a weight loss, no. And only having that and expecting a weight loss, no. Okay. So there are other
Right.
factors also.
Very, very
But
well
yeah,
addressed.
definitely. Yeah, yeah. So that is one thing, right? Another one, very important, is oats. Okay. And it has, yes, definitely become the superfood these days. Okay. Now, the oats is rich in fiber. Okay, it doesn't allow the sugar to spike up really very high. It has beta glucans, which doesn't allow, and it makes a very good pre-workout or a post-workout meal. Okay, it makes amazing pre-workout and post-workout meal. Okay, on top of that, it has certain vitamins and minerals. Okay, and this does not allow you to feel hungry for a very long time. And there are various recipes that one can cook with it. They are very tasty, crunchy. Okay, and one can really really enjoy them. The protein content is really high. Okay, so half cup, literally half cup, your 50 grams of oats, if you cook them, has 10 grams of protein. Just imagine, like an average individual needs 50 to 60 grams of protein, like what your body weight is, that much grams of protein you require, or maybe a little lesser, but it has 10 grams of protein. So if you had that one half cup of oats, it gives you that amount. So that is one superfood. Okay, that's one amazing superfood that I can say. Another one which has become super famous in this pandemic is turmeric. Okay, it has a very active ingredient which is called as curcumin. Okay, the very bioactive ingredient which is called as turmeric. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory, fights infection, bacteria, viruses. Okay, so, and people have given it very fancy names like, turmeric latte, and they've inculcated it. But हमारे लिए तो ये healthy है. It was, trust me, it has been very different for the people out of India, because not many people were aware of this, herb or the spice called as turmeric. So it was very different, they thought, oh, curcumin, or turmeric. And they were like all gaga, but yes, of course, for us, it was very normal. हाँ ठीक है, हल्दी तो लेते ही हैं. So
Right.
haldi that is something that which cannot be underrated, and it should be taken. Okay. Thoda sa haldi with warm water every morning is the practice that I follow. Okay. And trust me, it heals. It has an antiseptic property also. So small amount of infections, pus cells growing in the body, it, you know, actually throws it out of your body. Little amount of turmeric.
Say
But
one
while
teaspoon.
half teaspoon, done, half teaspoon. You don't need more than that in the whole day. Okay. And but the source of this has to be very pure. Like turmeric really needs to be pure. Like say organic, or something from a very natural source, because these days there's a lot of adulteration, so one needs to take care of that. Okay. Then I will come to spinach or kale. Okay, spinach, yes, if I can say spinach is the queen. Kale is the king of superfood. Okay, you name it, and kale has everything. Kale may be not be available here in Mumbai and may not be available absolutely locally. Okay, but you can use spinach instead of that, which is equally good. Okay, if you see kale has such a lovely deep green color. Okay, which is so fresh, so crispy, and so amazing. It has 67% of the vitamin C that is required. Just imagine a few leaves of kale that you have, which is
Here, I
a
would like
super
to mention
superfood.
I try to incorporate kale in my salads as much as possible. So the salads,
Super.
because I know there is a difficult way to incorporate that in a diet. So if people switch to one
Yeah,
salad to mind your body, I'm guaranteeing that they will have a lot of health parameters changes because of all these reasons. Because that is what I do. Superfoods को mix करके हम एक रेसिपी बनाते हैं जो आपको बेस्ट वे में मिल सकता है. So kale
that's
I
what
try to
is
incorporate.
there, Dhwani, because you one needs to have the knowledge to introduce it and actually even taste, make it more tastier. Sometimes we fail to realize that these foods help us to improve the taste and flavor of it. Okay, smoothies में add कर सकते हैं kale को, and they're amazing. They're like really amazing. They taste super, right? So they are very rich source of lutein and zeaxanthin, which is vitamin A का most important component. Very good food for your eyes, right? They have good amount of calcium. Okay, easily can you can easily replace milk easily, and they have some amount of protein also. So I mean, you name it, and you have those vitamins in kale. Spinach equally good. Okay, अगर आपको local में जाना है तो it's spinach, and if you can take kale, go ahead with it. So same is with quinoa and rajgira, right? So they are superfoods, but quinoa sometimes may not be available here. Okay, and not many people can afford. But yes, definitely rajgira से ज़्यादा protein, quinoa may have. And it tastes also very good. Rajgira is a local food. I mean, you can go local completely. So I'm giving you both the options.
We
Someone
had
who can.
also included Rajgira in our salads, even quinoa in our salads.
Seriously? Wow, that's lovely. That's
Yeah.
lovely. Another second last food that I want to talk about is makhanas. Okay, makhanas are very, very famous. Okay, they are a very good snack. Okay, very, very good snack. I mean, one of the most important snack, at least for people who want to lose weight or maintain weight. Okay, people who don't want to eat junk can choose makhanas. There are various recipes that can be made from makhana, but the most important one is that makhana is very rich in calcium. Okay, it has protein, magnesium, zinc. Okay, and
Right.
it makes a very amazing food. It's crispy. Even the small kids can have. Like my kid, he bites on makhanas. Okay, and
Yeah.
he loves it.
I always
Okay,
believe in switching from popcorn to makhana.
absolute.
Like for
कोई
kids,
कंपैरिजन
इतना
नहीं है
butter and
पॉपकॉर्न.
all डालते हो आप popcorn में, वही same थोड़ा मखाना में डालो, it become a superfood and more nutrients are there as compared to a popcorn. So kids can also munch it.
Absolutely, and honestly, there is no difference between a makhana and a. I mean, you cannot compare. It's uncomparable popcorn and makhanas. Okay. And the last but not the least, okay, actually there are many. Okay, trust me, there are many. I can go on and on for hours, but I got to stop somewhere, right? I'm just highlighting the main ones which needs to be included. Okay, there are certain green powders like spirulina, matcha, moringa, okay, wheatgrass powder. Alternatively, these can be used, and they're amazing superfood in small tablet form, capsule form, or maybe powder form. I would advise a powder form first and then tablet and capsule. This is how you will use it. Okay. They are a powerhouse. Moringa is nothing but, drumstick, जो अपना शेंगा होता है, उसके leaves का powder.
Yeah.
Spirulina seaweed has amazing natural form of omega-3 fatty acid, which keeps your cholesterol levels down, your heart very healthy. The only food. which has iodine. Okay, the only food which has iodine, natural iodine. Okay, which is amazing for thyroid people, someone who has hormonal imbalance. They can have it. PCOS can have spirulina. Wheatgrass, super green. It's a green blood, as you know. What components, if you want to increase your blood levels or, want to really purify your blood, detoxify yourselves, wheat, wheatgrass is there, right? So these are the powders that can be inculcated. So as I said, there are so many of them. I can just go on and on, right? But yes, definitely, these are few which are a must. Okay, there are others like soya, which are a must. There is coconut oil. Okay, there are these berries, whatever berries you get, whenever you get, just just have them in abundance. Don't skip the berries. So there are these superfoods which are there. Okay, and of course there are more, but yeah. So these are
Perfect.
something that you